actually just saw Tony Bush yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, I was on the golf course, but I didn't see you with him.
No, I couldn't make it this weekend. No, I had some meetings, but
makes sense.
Yeah.
It was very nice seeing him. Like to catch up.
Yeah,
with him.
great. Yeah. Well, tell him I say hey if you see him again.
I will definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to get into the proposal that we have for you.
Yeah.
I do have everything ready to
Fantastic. Thank you.
I'm going to start by going over what I've gathered from our last meeting.
Yeah.
And I just want to make sure everything's correct, so I have everything right.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so that I see that you need a 3,000 square foot room for a physical fitness seminar from 3 to 7:30 p.m. on the first Thursday of next month.
Correct.
Okay. And then you will need a meeting room in a theater style to accommodate 150 people from 1 to 3 p.m. right before the seminar.
Correct.
Okay. And right before that meeting, you requested a chicken banquet lunch at noon for 150 people.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you are looking for a place with a convenient downtown location with lots of parking.
Preferably lots of parking.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
And then for the night before the seminar, you are going to need 40 guest rooms for the seminar leaders.
Correct.
And they're all designated non-smoking rooms.
Correct. Thank you. We do need those for the just the leaders though.
All right, perfect. Well, I'm glad that all of that sounds good. So
Thank you.
let me show you what we can offer.
Yeah.
So for our guest rooms, as you can see here, these are our rates.
Okay.
Because you are reserving the 40 rooms as a group, you will be getting the group rate of $159 rather than the regular rate of $169.
Okay, good.
So you're going to be saving a total of $400 with this rate.
Gotcha.
We do have a recent renovation of $4.8 million.
I did see something about that.
Yes, so
awesome.
all guest rooms are redecorated. The carpets, the
Good.
yes, the carpets, the bedding, the
Yeah. Thank you.
yeah. And so all the rooms are designated non-smoking rooms.
Good.
As you
Good to know.
requested.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then in each room we also have some amenities. We have like HD television,
good.
electronic key entry, hair dryer, ironing board.
Great.
And we even have like a desk in each room for everything.
Perfect. That'll be great for the seminar leaders to prepare.
So then with the price of that, we do
Yeah.
have an 8% hotel motel room tax as well as a 4% sales tax.
Okay, wow.
So with all of that included, the total price for the 40 rooms would be $7,123.20.
Okay, gotcha.
How's that sound?
That sounds pretty alright. That's a little higher than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely want to compare that with the Marriott's prices for their room rates and whatnot. Just because we're trying to stick around that budgeted figure of $14,500.
Yeah.
So.
So I actually brought that up. I wanted to show you the difference between Park Shores and Marriott because the Marriott is one of our biggest competitors. So right here we do have a little sheet of the room rates.
Yeah.
So at Park Shores, I told you for the single room it's going to be $159 a night. The Marriott single room rate is $173 a night, which is $14 more than Park Shores.
Gotcha. That's good to know.
Yeah. But we do have other differences. So at Park Shores, the parking is free.
Oh, okay.
For as many spaces as you need.
Yeah.
But at the Marriott, it is $12 a day for parking.
Okay. Well, that would run our seminar leaders and our convention guests. Quite some change.
Exactly. And then another difference, we do offer airport transportation. It is discounted, so it's $15 each way. It's very similar to the Marriott, except the Marriott is $22 each way, so it is a $7 price difference.
Interesting. Gotcha. Okay, so that makes me feel a lot better about that figure that you shared with me earlier.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Price comparison, knowing I'm not getting the blanket pulled over my eyes. So
good. I'm glad.
Thank you. Yeah.
So next I want to talk about the banquet meals. So we do have an award-winning executive chef, and he was also recognized as the best chef in the West Coast region.
Wow.
Yeah, so he is a very, very well-known chef. He actually has his 3 winning entrees are on our menu, and these are the chicken entrees that you get to choose from.
Yes.
So we have three different entrees. For you, we have a chicken Wellington, which is a boneless breast of chicken topped with a mushroom mixture and a puff pastry shell and baked to a golden perfection. The second one is the chicken breast teriyaki, so it's a marinated boneless breast of chicken grilled and topped with Banchetto's special teriyaki sauce. And then the third option we have is a chicken breast New Orleans, which is baked boneless breast of chicken garnished with peppers, mushrooms, onions, and Monterey Jack cheese. So
Gotcha,
they're all $48. There is no difference in price, so it doesn't matter
Okay.
which one you get, as they are
Yeah.
all the same price.
And how much advance would you need to know for our menu selection?
So we will need a 2-week advance.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. So that way I can survey around and see
Yes.
what people would like to do for meals. Thank
Mhm.
you.
And then included in the meal price, so we do a 16% gratuity charge
Mhm.
for all meals.
Gotcha.
And there's also a $25 setup fee, but that's only for people of 25 people or less.
Oh,
So that will be
apply.
waived for you.
Great.
Yes,
Okay,
so that
good
will
to
be
know.
waived for you.
Yes.
And then on top of that, we do have a 4% sales tax as well.
Mhm.
So with the 16% gratuity and the 4% sales tax, and then regardless of the meal you chose, the total will come out to $8,640.
Okay, got you.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that price is a little higher, but again, with the comparison of the rooms and the parking and the airport shuttle, I feel like in comparison to the Marriott, we might be saving a couple $100, if not $1,000.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
good. I'm
thank
glad
you.
to hear that worked. All right, so now for the meeting rooms that you are interested in. So
Yes.
I've decided on these meeting rooms that I believe will fit you the best.
Yeah.
So for your meeting from 1 to 3 p.m., I decided to put you in Central Park West. Bless you.
Thank you.
I decided to put you in Central Park West. It seats up to 180 people, and it does
Great.
accommodate the theater style room that you are looking for.
Great.
And then for the seminar, we are going to put you in Central Park East and West combined. So that gives you a little bit over 3,000 square feet as you requested.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
have the right amount of space. And it's very easy. You don't need to rush anywhere because the rooms are combined. All we have to do is remove the divider and we'll set up the other side of the room for you, so there's no rushing between each room
Great.
after your meeting and
Yeah.
going to the seminar.
Yeah.
And these rooms are also on the same floor as the lunchroom, so
Great.
that there's no rushing, there's no changing of floors. You can just immediately go from one place to the next.
Great. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, because moving 150 people that quick and
Exactly.
trying to get that to flow would not
Exactly.
work
It's
well.
a lot of work.
Yes, thank you.
So for the price for this, because you are a group of 150 people, we do have a policy where if groups 50 people or more are that are reserving 50 or more guest rooms or scheduled banquet meals, their rental rates are waived up to 24 hours.
And
so
what is that rental waiving? What is that waiving again?
So the meeting room from
Oh,
Central
okay,
Park
okay.
West and the Central Park combined meeting room.
Okay, perfect.
So you actually don't need to pay anything for these rooms.
Great.
So that
Wow,
fee
okay.
is completely waived for you.
Wow.
Originally it would be $190 for the first room, first meeting room, and then for the Central Park East and West combined it would be $450.
Gotcha.
So you don't need to worry about that price at all.
Okay, perfect. That makes me feel a lot better about being a little close, if not over to budget. Do you have a total price?
Yes, so our total price that we have for you is going to be $15,763.20. I know it is a little bit above your budget, but
Yeah.
I just want to make known, is it a strict budget or?
It was a budgeted figure, so
Okay.
we have this money set aside to try and fit within this amount. But it's not a strict budget, especially showing me your competitors and who else we might be looking at showing their prices being significantly higher than yours. Having to compare that, it's looking like a very doable number for us.
Okay, perfect. And then, let's see, I think you said you needed some location and downtown parking.
Yes.
So I wanted to show you this little map that we do
Oh,
have.
great.
This shows where our Park Shores is located versus all the major Southern California attractions.
Gotcha.
So, for example, you're only 7 miles from the San Diego Zoo.
Ooh.
And then we also have over 300 parking spaces for you. So again, it's free.
Perfect.
Don't need to worry about parking. You'll have plenty of parking for everyone.
Great.
And because the parking is free, it'll save you up to $26 a day as well.
Wow.
Like other properties, like we talked about the Marriott, it is pay to park. So
Wow.
this will give you a lot more savings
Yeah,
that way.
great. Yeah, and it's good to know you have 300 spaces so you can accommodate us
Yes.
plus your other guests.
Yes,
no worrying
exactly.
about carpooling or anything.
Exactly.
Great,
yeah.
thank you.
Of course. And then we do offer some amenities, just some extras that value added things that we have.
Yeah.
So we do have a pool, we have a sun deck, a sauna. Every morning we do free coffee and donuts in the lobby from 6 to 8 a.m.
Gotcha.
And then we have free Wi-Fi and a gym with state-of-the-art equipment.
Great.
So this is all free to use, it's
Great.
all complimentary.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that you have the most relaxing
Yeah.
and a great experience with us.
Great.
Park Shores.
Yeah, well, this all looks great. Do you have anything else you would like me to know, or?
I think that's all I have. I
Great.
think we're ready. You interested in signing?
I do need a day to look, to check with my committee to make sure everything's all right, before I sign anything.
Okay. Well, we do actually have another group that's going to give us an answer tomorrow. They are interested in the same rooms that we were going to put you in.
Oh, okay.
So they're giving us their answer tomorrow morning. It would be best if I could get your answer now, so
Yeah.
that if you do want these rooms and you do want to stay with us for this
Yeah.
convention, then
Okay.
we can accommodate that for you in the best way without any interruptions from any other groups that are coming in or anything like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Then I think I'd like to
Alright.
sign to
Alright.
save the spot.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have
Great.
you sign its little
Great.
electronic
Thank
signature
you.
here. Thank you so
Perfect.
much. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for
Of
meeting with me
course.
again.
Of course.
Yeah.
I will definitely call you a follow-up call so that I can make sure that everything's good. I'm
Yeah.
gonna call and make sure you have the meals that you need,
Yeah.
and we should go from there.
Great. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye bye.